right. Welcome. This is very ultimate arena. We are going to show the top arena teams throughout all of history. We're doing whether not only just throughout the pandemic, but anything that we had in video from before then. And we also have a super awesome people here in this group. I'm going to let each of them introduce themselves, starting with Natalie.
Hi, I'm Natalie. I done improv for like a year, and I've done some arena for a while.
And as a backline house manager.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. Nick.
Hey, everybody. I'm Nick Rowley, first graduating class of Backline.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm ready to watch some cage matches and some arenas that are older than some of our viewers, I think, if my nieces are watching.
Hopefully not. Hopefully, because
Not.
they would be 8.5, 9.5 years old.
Uh,
Let's see.
no, they're younger than the. Don't worry about it. It was funny when it was.
Also, you had mentioned Cage Match. It used to be called that for like a year,
Yeah.
and now it's winning. So,
Oops.
up next, Robin.
Hey, I'm Robin. Uh, I do stuff with the back line. I'm in one of these teams that's gonna be on here. I'm really excited to be here right now.
uh, and Zaz.
Hey, I'm Zaz. I haven't done improv since high school, but hang out at the back line sometimes when I get the chance. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a surveyor of comedy. There's that. So.
Great. Also, if you're watching this and you're thinking you'd like to join, start chatting right now. We'd love to chat with some folks, and we might be able to add a couple into this group as well. So you can message us on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. We're going to be starting pretty soon here and showing the top four different teams. We've got all the way from 2012 of TB Ameritrade let's see, it was the first one was Ladies and Gentlemen in 2012, TB Ameritrade in 2013, and then all the way up to the most recent team that has won, which was Gladiators. So we will be into those in just a moment. How's everyone? Are y'all drinking? Zaz is.
Windies, yeah, full Wendy's cup full of wine. So
If it's a whole, you said it fits a whole.
If it's a whole bottle, a large Wendy's cup, whole bottle.
So if anyone's wondering what it takes, what is that? 32 ounce or 48?
I literally do not know where.
A lot of ounces.
32.
32.
To respect.
Also, 750 milliliters, I guess.
906 milliliters.
I'm drinking peach tea and some honey whiskey.
Ooh.
Hello.
In my Wonder Woman, or no, Captain Marvel glass. I have a collection of glasses that just have female superheroes on them.
I'm enjoying a delicious post-workout LaCroix. It's mixed with it tastes like it's mixed with more water because it's diluted.
Because LaCroix sucks.
It's a homeopathic pamplemousse.
You should describe the flavor as best you can, and I will pretend to taste it from here.
Yeah, it's like a grapefruit burped, and I walked into it.
Okay, yeah. Delicious.
Delicious.
Grapefruit burp.
I'm not good at staying hydrated. So.
Or without a mask on.
Probably with a mask.
Yeah, with a mask.
With a mask.
With a mask burp. Oh, which, by the way, that was a new thing I didn't know would be bad, and have since discovered the mask burps are really a terrible thing.
Yeah. Especially if you eat like sausage.
Yeah. Kind of like farting if you're sitting in a trash bag.
Or in the shower.
Or in the oh, yeah. Oh. Arena, I tell ya.
Arena. So if you're watching this, if you've ever watched the arena, we'd love for you to like share a memory. We're gonna kind of chat for a little bit. We got a pretty good crowd right now. So if any of you have ever seen it, whether it's been since we've been online, or if you watched back in the day, or even we're gonna show our first performance was at our first venue. So the Studio Gallery. You're gonna see some actual footage from the Studio Gallery. Get a kind of vibe of what was once called the Chuckle Dungeon. As it was a very creepy basement. But lovely place, lovely place. So if you have any memories of it, you can share. If you had any favorite shows, go ahead and share that. If you're watching Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Nick Rowley and myself and Will Minen were on the first team to get 3 wins. Three's Company.
Three's Company. We were nearly unstoppable until a team that I coached called PH Balanced beat us. And it was real. Not only did they beat us, but they like called us out mid-performance.
Yeah, they did their best impersonations of us.
Yeah. It was like rubbing salt on your skin, and you're like, that's weird when you rub that into a wound, and then a wound opened up under the salt. It was a delayed response.
Uh-huh. And PH Balance was also the first, I believe it was the first all-women team, at least in arena, in the history. So.
Yeah, because I think they started before the one that I'm thinking of, or they were contemporary with Chantilly Mace, which was another female team that won, I think, the first ever Battle of the Improv All-Stars.
Yep, at Florence.
Yeah. Ooh. Dog back.
Some people here. Let's see. We got Ian saying, "Moral of the story: don't eat sausage." Also, Ian, if you want to hop in here, you can hop in.
That's what I just said.
Rock Over London says, "I saw 4 average people get their first win. It was an unhistoric night." Thank you for being correct on that. 4 average people were are now the all-time champs. So they had their 16 wins, which I don't know if we never got video, but Robin was in that.
It was, yes. Wait, who was that team? It was Ashley Laverty and Brittany Mascio and Corey Starman and Tim Schoenfeld. And there were 5 of us, but we were 4 average people. And we performed during Improv Fest, and it was the first time, I think, or close to, that all 5 of us were actually on stage at the same time, because the reason we had 5 is because we kept rotating who was available and whatnot. And it was the first time we were all together, and someone in the audience goes, "There's 5 of you." And Tim said, "No, it's 4 FOR. It was 4 average people.
4 average people.
Which that was good. That was a good time.
16?
Mhm.
That's a lot of wins. That's a lot of weeks.
It was very many weeks. Yes.
We'll also see Robin's team, Pandemic at the Disco, later, which went for 13 win? 12.
Yes.
Lord.
13.
13? Oh man, we might need to look that
You
up.
know what? I
Let's
can
give
look
it
it up.
12.
I have it in my calendar.
Okay.
But we're also if I'm not mistaken, we're the first team to get on the board 2 times.
Yes. Originally with 8.
Mm-hmm. So that's cool.
Now, before we get started here, Ian is saying, "I'm confused what I'm watching, LOL." So we're just kind of chatting right now. We're going to be watching, yeah. We're going to be watching some of these old shows, and we're going to leave our audio on and just kind of chat. And if there's some, you'll hear us laugh, or if there's something we want to say, or if we were in that show, we could maybe comment on something that happened. If you're watching this and you're like, "I remember that night," please share that experience with us. We'd love to see you type that up. And if you want to hop in here, and you end up joining later, just remember when you come in to keep your video off. Otherwise, we're going to be starting here with the very first one, which was Ladies and Gentlemen.
Hey, what a team! What
You-
a team!
14.
Think of it. very
Pandemic at the Disco had 14 wins.
14.
We lost our 15th.
Yeah.
Would you
Wow.
please enable screen share?
What?
You're unable to screen share. Oh, yes. This is what happens with when I do this. Okay.
Describe
Okay.
these arena shows for you all.
Yeah, we'll watch them.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a video. This is one of the first ones that we have here. I'm up there, but I'm not with you all. This was back, I believe, when it was called Cage Match. I pretty sure this was back at that time. It does say January 19th, 2012, which we started doing shows in July. The first show in July of 2011. So we're still pretty new here. You can see this stage here. When it rained, water would pour down the back of that wall. And there was electric wires everywhere you can kind of see around here. The lights were real cool though. It was all brick. It had real fun. They did like some jazz shows here. I don't know if Zaz, if you like jazz.
I do. Yeah. It rhymes.
You're required to like things that rhyme with your name.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Law.
Real quick before we start here, I'm starting the timer there. You can see me back when I had slightly more hair.
Brother, I hear you.
Hey, Natalie, is it better for us to keep our video on, or should we turn them off?
It's fine on.
It's fine on. Okay,
Mhm.
great. So we're just gonna go ahead and start here. They get 20 minutes. And again, feel free to share things as you're watching this. Y'all ready to watch a show from 8 years ago?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little cringy, huh?
I think I watched part of it. It's still very funny, so it holds up. Holds up a lot better than many things from 2000.
They make them all the time now, and
That shit's just gonna make noise up there all the time.
It is.
It's gonna drive you bonkers.
It's gonna make a noise for us too. Well,
Let's hope this works.
What's this?
There's nobody out there.
I also have a watch.
I was still just.
Dylan made a
All
time.
right. I hope that worked.
Okay. It looks clear. Get the fuck
All right, you have 20 minutes.
All right. Thank you guys. We are, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get a suggestion, just a word or a motion from one of you people? Please, we're on a timer.
Peachtree.
Peachtree. Peachtree.
Rhonda, I see you taking a bite out of each of those peaches before you put them in that basket.
Making sure they're good. How am I supposed to know if they're good or not if you don't taste them?
You squeeze them. You sniff them like you do with babies. You know, your baby, you squeeze it, you sniff it. If it makes noise and stinks, it ain't a good baby. Same with the peaches. If it makes noise and it stinks, it ain't a good peach. You don't see people going around taking bites out of babies.
I seen it once.
What?
I did.
Rhonda, you are talking out your ass again.
No, I'm not. This come clearly out of my mouth. I didn't say anything out of my
Where in the world did you see someone take a bite out of a baby?
Hong Kong.
Well, now that's not surprising. Hong Kong, they'll eat anything over there.
Well, that's not true. Not anything.
No? They
No.
won't eat peaches. I don't know if that's true.
No, it's not true.
Soon, because they never buy any of ours.
You don't know anything about Hong Kong because you never take any time to talk to my boyfriend from Hong Kong. Maybe if you got to know him a little bit, you learn things about their culture. They do eat peaches. And there was a person
Sorry if I seem nervous. This is my first time flying international. I mean,
Don't be nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about. It's just a tube flying through the air.
oh God!
as nature intended.
Bring these on a planet.
Yeah, I bring peaches everywhere I go.
Through customs?
Peaches, the medicine, it'll cure your ills, whatever they are. You got nervous tension, diabetes.
I have one of those.
Allergies.
Excuse me, folks. You're in an emergency exit row, so I just want to make sure you're okay.
Oh my God!
It's an emergency.
Is there one? Is there?
No, we haven't even taken off yet. I'm just saying, in case there is an emergency, I need to know that you would be able to assist the other passengers in exiting the plane.
I will get out first so they know how to get out.
So that's yes. I just need you to say yes or no.
I got 12 peaches. So if anything that happens, I can handle 12 people.
Okay, this is not a vitamin C question. This is just well, if there is
That's
an
debatable.
emergency.
Would you help me put these peaches up on the
You
stand,
are
please?
so cranky every day.
I'm not cranky every day.
Most every day. The only day I ever seen you not cranky was your 4th birthday.
Well, I was 4. What you got to be cranky about when you're 4? That's ridiculous.
Nap time.
Say, listen. I just want to say that sometimes, and I'm saying this out of love, all right? You're my sister and I love you, but sometimes you come off all high and mighty just because you've been in an airplane and you've been to other countries and you're dating someone who looks different.
Well, most of those things you listed make someone better than someone else.
Well, fine, but you don't gotta act like it.
Have you ever been on an airplane?
No, I've not ever been. That face. I've not ever been on an airplane. And you know, I won't not ever be on an airplane because Mama had to pick her favorite in life. And that was you. And so
I know,
everything
she
in life,
left
you
me
get.
all the frequent questions.
Darling, it's our 20th wedding anniversary, and I went all out this year.
Oh,
It's special.
Daryl, you didn't have to do that.
In this manila envelope is your future.
Well, you got my future in the envelope. What?
Because this is something that's going to change your life. You've been talking about it for years.
Did you get that done at a flea market or something?
No!
Is there something dead in there?
There's nothing dead. Man, darling, just because I gave you that dead animal one time in
One
a
time is
shoebox,
all it
it's a
takes.
joke.
One time's all it takes. Now I think everything I open is gonna have a dead animal.
Yeah, I know. You're not a very trusted woman, you know that?
No.
Just open it. I got it at, get this, a travel agent.
A what?
Yeah, I know. I was as amazed as you. I was walking by a 7 and 7, which is not a bar.
No.
It's actually a hardware store.
I know that.
It's hours. They just named it after its hours. It's open from 7 to 7.
Exactly.
Anyway, they got
That's
an
my
agent
Just noticed
who
the
helps you
zebra
travel.
What is this? What are these pieces of
Yeah.
paper with words on it? There's a picture of an airplane on it.
The audio.
Oh my God! Am I going on an airplane?
No! You are not. We are gonna go see the Air and Space Museum in Chicago, traveling there by train.
I would have rather had a dead animal.
If you look up to the right, you'll see Orville, Wilbur Wright's original biplane. This is what they sort of call the birth of flight.
Didn't realize I was gonna have to come here by myself.
Sorry, new policy. A lot of people have been stealing, so we really only want one
hardly
person in the
understand you.
museum.
Gotta open your mouth up when you talk more. It's like you have some sort of weird.
Apologize.
Well, no, that's creepy.
It's just, you know, a lot of people tend to want to take mementos, so they've been
I'm sorry, take Mentos?
mementos.
Mementos? More Mentos?
If you look behind here, you'll see Apollo 11. This is what we call the birth of space disaster.
I see, because it crashed.
That's really tragic. I could really use a Mentos. Did you
We
have Mentos?
have snow globes. We have postcards.
No, like a little chewy mint. I just feel like that would help a lot right now.
This is See, it has a little plane on it. So you can remember your trip.
Yeah, I can't.
Those are playing cards.
I can't chew this.
Lisa,
Yeah,
you know the rule about gum in class?
not gum. Mentos. It's not gum because you swallow it.
All right.
You're supposed to swallow it, not like gum.
Number 2 on the rule board. You know the rule about chewy things in class? Did you bring enough for everyone?
Nope.
Did you bring a piece for me?
Nope.
Then you are screwed.
Didn't really chew that last one. Swallowed it whole.
Swallow. Well, I guess that is, no, there's a clause here that says if you actually swallow without chewing, then you get out of detention.
Now come sit on my lap, little girl. Now what do you want for Christmas?
Well, I want a couple things.
Couple things. Well, first I need to know if you've been a good girl or a bad girl.
I've been very good.
Well, we'll find out.
Best, yeah.
Oh, you smell pretty stinky.
No, I was just.
No, Santa knows you've been a bad girl.
Santa, please. I was just at the onion store and my ribs are soft.
Mike, we've had some complaints from mall security.
What?
I'm sorry, you cannot squeeze the children that sit on your lap.
Those are bad children. Those are bad, bad children.
You can't. How would you like it if people just were like, are you good? You see, does that tickle?
How did I smell?
You did, well, actually, it's pretty good. It's Old Spice.
Yeah, I smelled great. And you know why? Because what I'm doing is good. Welcome to Chinese Wall. Would you like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4? If you go, just tell me a number. What do you have after number 4? Number 6 through 12. Really heard the number 5.
You didn't tell me we had number 5, did you?
No.
Good, we're out.
That's what I want.
We're out.
No, it's like the 13th floor of the hotel. It's not there. Bad luck, number 5. I'm on Chinese calendar. What, you didn't know? I didn't. It's because you're Westerner.
So you should screen
This
this.
whole tradition started in Switzerland.
Everyone
Sinterklaas,
can't
I'll have
two.
the number 5.
Yeah.
You can't have the number 5. Your Western body will not take it. The suit says I can handle it. It's so hot. It's too hot for you, Mr. Santa Claus. I live in the North Pole. I think I'll be fine. It can melt your glacier. I'm not really Santa. Just I want the number 5. Yeah, fuck, man. I'm not Chinese either. It's an all Chinese place.
So how was work today?
Fine.
Fine, just fine?
Yeah.
At least you're putting your theater degree to some kind of use.
I feel racist.
Well,
I feel like it's an episode of Charlie Chan or something. You know? As well paint a Fu Manchu on me.
I thought they did that. It's not part of your uniform?
They don't paint it on, they gave me one to paste on. Just saying, they just as well do something more permanent, like
Well,
marker.
if you don't feel good about it, why don't you go out and try to get a real job? A real acting job?
I am trying.
Are you? By selling Chinese food?
No, I mean, that's not everything I do. You know that I was at an audition for Fiddler on the Roof.
That's right. How did that go?
Not good. I did my best Jewish accent, and they were like, that's racist. I was just like, what am I doing? I don't even know the play. I was just like, what am I doing on this roof? It's slippery up here. You know I have back problems.
I would have given you the part. That was great. I didn't think that was racist at all.
Thank you.
Well, maybe just a little, but it's funny, so.
I was thinking maybe that we could use some of my theater skills here at home.
We've gone over this.
Come on, you like it when I do my John Wayne.
That's racist.
Hey there, Pilgrim.
You're racist against.
Hold on, I gotta
children.
drag my right leg a little bit more.
Now you're racist against handicapped people.
Oh my god, so you're telling me he dressed up like a cat and sang memories? No wonder you want your hair braided. It's relaxing.
It's just putting me to sleep almost.
No.
So
What'd you do?
Well, the only thing I could do,
Wake his fur?
No.
Kidding.
No.
Gross.
It's silly.
I'm just kidding. You get it? Just kidding.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
a good one.
I just, I pick up the hair.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's toast. You're gonna have to leave him.
I think you're right. Maybe go for someone in accounting or something.
Yeah, that sounds safe.
Thank you for meeting me here. I was wanting to try Sparrows. It's safe. You know, it's foreign, but it's safe. You were a couple minutes late. We said we'd meet at 8:30. It's 8:32.
The traffic was, I'm sorry, the lights didn't change when I thought it was going to.
It changes at the same interval, no matter what. I'm sorry. This is too much. I thought we'd get to know a little bit about each other.
Yeah,
So these are the withholdings I had last year. If you want to go through those. I mean, what better way to know about anyone? Do you have any of your W-2s from the past 6 years?
you know what, I'm fresh.
Oh, Mamma Mia, I am so sorry about the long wait there. That was a really long time. What can I get you? Have you had time to peruse the menu we have posted behind the counter?
I'll have a number 5.
Oh, you cannot handle the number 5. The number 5 has so much sauce! Go back in the kitchen, Jimmy! Don't mind him. He had too much of number 5. You don't want that.
I really want a number 5. I think I can handle it. I need a little extra something right now.
This is not for
I'm
you to
on a
have
date with
purview.
an accountant.
That's my greeting. You wanted the number 5.
Where are you from?
I'm from Delaware, but it's just rough.
I went to Delaware for a conference once.
It's not interesting.
They have a great conference center. I believe there was a cinema. No, there was no cinema.
Look, guys, I can't. I gotta go back to the Italian thing. So. Mamma mia! What are you? Can't have a number 5. Oh, give me something else you want. You're not ready for the number 5. It will change you.
That's the worst performance of anyone during an emergency landing I have ever seen.
I thought it would be good to get a head count first. I mean, I agreed, and I said I would help with an evacuation. The first thing to do is to have everyone orderly, stand in a line.
No!
Raise their hand when called from the manifest.
We need to get people off the plane as quickly as possible.
I wouldn't want there to be people on the plane that I didn't know about. It's good to just... I don't want to get an audit, is what I'm trying to say.
This is not a situation in which you get an audit. Okay? The only way that you fail at this job is people don't get off the plane.
If it's not time for them to get off the plane, then it's fine. You need to make sure everyone is... This is fine. I just need... Alright.
You need a piece of fruit? I had to hijack that lady's peaches. Can't take fruit on a plane.
It's a problem with customs. You know, I know a funny customs joke.
Oh, God. No, you don't.
It seems that this is, of course, suspend your reality to pre-9/11 when liquids were allowed in the plane. So this... Sorry, don't worry. I've typed it up as well if you'd like to read it along.
What is stop it?
I also have a slideshow.
It's in PowerPoint.
Look, maybe this kills in Delaware, but TSA agents have seen it all. And there is no pre-9/11, just so you know. And all the documents that we have been destroyed that are pre-9/11.
That's understandable. It's been past 7 years.
Oh, God.
Listen, this is not going well. This is like the second bad date I've had.
You're being interrogated.
Look, what's with the 20 questions, okay? So I was out a little later than I was supposed to be. Just calm down. Stop looking at me like that.
I can't calm down. I'm upset.
You are so overly dramatic sometimes.
I thought you had died.
Dad,
My heart was aching.
take a chill pill.
Chill pill. That sounds good. Get me a glass of water.
Dad,
I can't breathe.
you're so embarrassing. You know what? Just because your acting career never took off doesn't mean that I should have to suffer for it. I can't.
Suffering.
I can't.
I suffer.
I can't bring
As a
people over
human.
you because you are such a freak.
A freak of good acting.
No.
Freakishly good at getting into character. Did you just see what I did there? I had no idea what time it was. I didn't know you were late at all. I wasn't paying any attention.
What? I mean,
I was watching Inside the Actors Studio, like I always do. You're in high school, you're 17. I don't give a shit what time you come home.
Oh, that's really good parenting, Dad. That's great.
Well, what would you rather have?
So, how was your school day, Martha?
Well,
You look cold. You should put a sweater around your shoulders. No sense catching a cold.
what is that? Is that a piece of celery? What are you doing?
It's a pipe. You knew it was a pipe.
No, you seem more like you were holding a piece of celery. Gotta work on your mind work, Dad.
You're getting closer to me.
No, I'm...
What?
Oh, never mind. The rope's not attached. Look at it, it's just oh, just roll it up.
I don't like to tasseling any more than you do, but you're gonna make me look bad. Come on.
What am I going for here?
We get paid $4 an hour.
Fine, but if you get me in trouble...
Wanted something so bad, T-Dot, loses automatic.
Oh, yeah, what were you going for? You don't know?
This worked every single time I did it.
Remember
Except this time.
there being an arena that ended, and we were in the middle of a corn scene. Apparently, that one. And when the lights went out, I was like, "No! Oh, what a terrible ending!"
Yeah.
I got a lot of notes for 8 years ago, me, but I'll save it for another time.
I didn't have the records on whether or not you won that one, so maybe you didn't.
I think we won the corn one, but
Okay. Well, sorry, that might be the only one we're watching tonight that did not win. The rest of them, I believe, were all.
So these are the best scenes from arena history, except for that one that wasn't even the best in its night. Okay, good. Good.
We didn't have a whole lot of them recorded back in those days, so there weren't a whole lot. To choose.
I mean, we don't have a lot recorded, except for now we do because everything's streamed. But I mean,
no, we had a recording of every show for like a certain amount of, yeah, because I
don't think they were put up, right? You
I don't
didn't.
think they were ever put up though. Yeah, I think they just exist on a hard drive somewhere.
Yeah, or that might have been the laptop that got stolen.
have you checked Price's computer? Because I found a lot of stuff on there.
Ooh, like what?
It's when you message him and you say, "Hey, do you have?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, there it is."
Ah.
Oh yeah, I filmed that for you guys. It's great. Very good.
Now, I will say we had about 6 or 7 people watching until Will started speaking Chinese. And then we
Loaded to 100.
we lost a couple, and then by the time he started speaking Jewish, we went down to 1. So whoever that one person was. Now we had gone back. We went up back to like 6 or 7. We're sitting at about 4 right now. So thank you to the 4 people who are still watching this. I hope I'd still love to hear from some of you. I know since that we dipped down to 1. You might be newer viewers. So if you're watching this, we're watching some old arena shows. I don't know. Maybe we should have picked like the top 5 minutes of every show. I think it might have been a little easier than watching a full 20-minute set, but it was kind of nice, at least having that nostalgia. I don't know for Nick.
Oh yeah, I dug it. I mean, that was just for anyone that wasn't around back then. You know, January of 2012. Like you said, we'd only been doing shows for about 6 months, and we were probably only into like we hadn't even started level 3. Maybe we'd started level 3 but weren't too deep into it. So everyone performing was probably hadn't seen a show before, had probably only performed their own shows. So it was a Wild West time.
Yeah, that was a fun space. I don't know if anyone watching was ever there, but it is now a new place. There's I can't quite remember what it is. It's right across from the new Film Streams. It is a location now. It's some sort of business, but I don't fully understand what they do.
Not the vacuum cleaner repair shop.
It is not a vacuum cleaner repair
That's a pretty straightforward business.
Yeah.
It's hard not to know what goes on in there.
We've all seen Breaking Bad. We know what happens.
I haven't. Well, I've seen 2 episodes.
We'll never.
I watched all of them.
both.
I didn't enjoy any of them. So.
No. There's a guy that works at a vacuum cleaner shop that can help people.
Rock Over London wants to know, Robin, when you won your first arena.
Oh, that would have been Danger Banana Crunch. So,
My team went for about 5 or 6 wins, I think.
no, we had 8.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that was our level 4 class, or a group of us from level 4. When would that have been? 2017?
Yeah. I know it was like Stacy and Maya.
No. I mean, Stacy was on it, but it was half of just Janet. So it was Chris and Julie and Maggie and Mary Kate and me and Stacy.
Oh yeah. It was a really wild kind of mix, but it was very fun.
It was very strange. It was just nonsense. And before every show, we'd huddle up and I would say, all right, today we're going to focus on, and then I would say stuff like, touching each other. Weird shit like that. And then that would be like our focus for the show. And our favorite warm-up was an old theater warm-up, the form, banana, form, banana, form, peel, banana, peel, go, bananas. And we used to do that before every show, which was very cute.
Huh.
Yeah. So there you go. That was my first arena team that ever won.
Now, Nick, you were on, obviously, ladies and gentlemen. The next one you're on that we're going to do is TB Ameritrade. And that one went for, was it 5?
Maybe 5 sounds right.
Okay.
I remember when we lost taking it very hard, but that's true of every time I ever lost. I think I want to say that ours spanned moving from the old theater to the new theater. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I started at the old one. It was also a team that was started. Yeah, you started when things were pretty new, because I believe Rachel was in level 2 when she joined you all in that team for your first show.
That sounds.
But you all had just, I think, graduated, so you all were like just past level 5, and it was really just like 4 really powerhouse people at Backline. It was like the first kind of like mega team, I felt like, out of Backline. And I think one thing that I really loved about TB Ameritrade, I don't remember this exact set that we're about to show here, but there's a certain form that kind of came from a team like TB Ameritrade that was real popular out of the Omaha scene at that time, which was like, instead of a bunch of short, fast scenes or anything, it was a montage, but it was like 4 or maybe 5 scenes, and that was your whole show. And that was really different than what I had been doing in LA, with really fast-paced improv through UCB. So it was pretty wild to like, I've almost started to like consider that like what Omaha improv leans into is like longer based scenes that are still fast-paced and gameplay. Because you'd still have that focus, but you'd play it for like 4 minutes, and everyone would come in.
There was definitely a pendulum swing at one point of like, all our scenes are very fast and we're moving and we're trying to keep in touch. And then like, yeah, around that time there was a lot of slower ones. And I think it swung back for sure of like really, really fast paced shows. But yeah, there was a while where all the teams kind of had that 4 or 5 minute scene montage.
Do you feel like when you went to Chicago, do you feel like things were longer scenes or shorter scenes on average?
It's hard to say because so many of them were heralds. Like I watched a lot of heralds, and those were all, very long scenes. I would say for the most part, it would be longer scenes with the occasional very, very quick scene of like, oh, we're not going to top that. Let's bail out. But like very rarely 2 minute scenes.
Yeah.
That felt like the whole first year of Backline.
Okay.
Of like 1, 2, 3, we got our 3, we're out. Let's move it. And yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty strict at that. Now you're going to see a show that was very early at the current stage. You're going to be like, well, that doesn't quite seem right. There's no red line in the background. We did not have that for about 2 years. Actually.
Oh, gross. I don't even want to watch it.
You're like, oh, it looks the same shape. But it is. I believe, you won't be able to tell, but I believe there's still not the top of the wall. Nick will kind of remember that. I don't remember if that was still there when Robin had started, but there was no top of the wall when we started.
I remember when we built that wall. It was awful.
Off of what wall?
The wall between the lobby and the theater. It only went up about 10 feet, and the ceiling goes up about 14 and a half. So there was just a big gap.
There was a whole wall when I started.
Yeah. So
check prices.
I wouldn't perform in a theater without a whole wall. What do you think I am?
I don't even think we had a curtain at first. I could be wrong, but we had some sort of curtain, but it was like a very light curtain.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna see this show here. Again, if you're watching this and you want to join, we're now on to 2014. So this is about 6 months after moving into the new place here.
This is like an 8-hour show where we go through every year of the Backline.
Yeah.
If we start using accents, can we bail out and call it good at 10?
Yeah.
All right, play from the beginning.
Yeah, I also wish there was some way that we could chat a little bit more freely during this. So
we can type into the chat.
Yeah. I don't know if everyone in this group is watching, but yeah, feel free to type in as we're going through things, because I think it cuts out weird as we try to talk during it.
All right.
But if you're watching this, chat with us. Again, share some memories. And hope you enjoy TB Ameritrade. Oh, real quick, before we start this, Can I real quick? I got a very nasty Twitter message once from someone who thought we were TD Ameritrade and were an evil on the world, and the Backline Comedy Theater needed to be taken down for being capitalist something or other, and it was this whole ordeal. It was very fun. Okay, because at one point we had said at TB Ameritrade, and this dude clearly typed it in wrong when he was searching hashtag TB Ameritrade. That's it. Let's get started.
Still an evil.
Please welcome to the stage, TB Ameritrade.
Hi, we're TB Ameritrade.
I'm TB Ameritrade.
I'm TB Ameritrade. It's my backup band. We're just going to need a one-word improv selection suggestion.
What was it?
Balloon. Selection suggestion.
Selection.
Just my vocal warm-up, guys. Selection suggestion. What was it, balloon?
It was balloon.
Ooh, multiple cameras.
Jonathan, this is the most romantic thing I've ever been on. And I've done first class. Once. It was once. And it was an accident. They were like, do you want to? And I was like,
Marjorie, hush. So excited. Have you here, all to myself? Got the prying eyes of that Mr. Withers.
he is the kindest boss I've ever had. I don't know why you keep saying
I
it's
don't
so
like
awful.
the way he looks at you.
Are you kids enjoying your date?
Oh, Mr. Withers!
Nice of you to balloon by my skyscraper house.
This is terribly dangerous to be this close to the structure.
Don't worry, it's only partially made of needles.
Can't be sound. She's my gal. She's my top girl. You leave her be. We're in love.
Oh my gosh!
Right? Right? Hold on, Mr. Withers, hold on. Avert your gaze. What? Wait, I mean, listen, I wouldn't have brought
I'm not averting it.
I wouldn't have brought you here had I not thought that we were...
You don't think I'm special enough to bring me on a hot air balloon?
I do think you're special enough, but when I said we're a thing, you kind of went, ooh.
It's a love thing. You've never said it before.
Did I say it?
You did.
I said it?
Out loud, you did.
Well,
Mr. Withers, I'm not coming in Monday. Sorry, I just thought
Oh,
about
I
it.
forgot to tell you, Monday is our romantic business trip to Paris where you and I will be sitting in first class.
You are not...
Wait, I'm not done. I'm not done. First class on purpose.
Oh my God.
She may someday be the mother of my children. I would not have this.
What?
It is for effect.
As a boss, I have access to her medical records. That's not happening.
Yes, Mr. Withers and my doctors are the only ones that know I'm barren.
Now I and all of the birds do.
Scandal!
It's fine. It's fine. I care about you deeply, even though you will never bear me the fruit of an heir. We should get out of this. I hope he's not just in an elevator and able to scale with us.
Nope, he left.
Oh, good.
Oh, but all right.
Sorry, my elevator is painfully slow. It took me 8 seconds to go 30 floors. On purpose.
I'm feeling awfully sick and so weird at being 9 o'clock in the morning. Weren't you saying I was glowing earlier?
I was thinking that. Through these binoculars, you did look to be glowing, but I thought that might be the kerosene fire from or propane. I don't know how balloons work.
Can we just hold up a goddamn second? Glowing, you're sick right now. What is going? I thought. Here. What is going on?
I don't know. First we were on the balloon and we we're having a great time. Mr. Withers is here. Hello.
Stop waiting to him.
What?
Over here to we're just looking at each other now.
Well, I still know he's there. Is he though? Is he? Yeah, I came here to. What's gonna hit you?
I don't know. I just said hit you. I love you, and I brought you up here to propose.
Oh.
On bended knee.
Oh, don't. You're throwing off the basket.
Oh, all right. On unbent knee.
It's a ring.
Will you
Will I what?
marry me?
Oh. I don't know, Mr. Withers, what are you
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I have a much nicer business ring in here that I was going to give you.
Oh my God! I've never been proposed to twice in one day, except that one time.
I would never have brought you in a balloon if I thought you would reject me. This is terribly awkward now.
In my defense, I haven't said no. No.
Fine.
Oh my. Look at
Yes?
it's a lot of diamonds.
Well, we'll pass out from oxygen loss soon enough, so you won't care. It doesn't always work. Especially when I'm talking, it doesn't work.
I don't know if you noticed, my house is actually rising at the same rate as your Got the idea from Up.
I love Up.
Why? It's very sad. I mean, it's a great film, but you would be, if this were Up, you would not be long for this trip.
If this was Up, I would be Up. I can't have children.
You went
I'm sorry, did I make it awkward? I made it awkward.
You went from never telling me you were married to now it's all you can say.
Well, I'm sorry. You just keep bringing it up and shoving it in my
There, proposal off. I don't even care.
I got it. Here you go. Oh my gosh, that's never happened. Not even once.
That bird is a real dick.
You know, I appreciate your craft, Sir Bonzo the Clown, but it's like supposed to be my bachelor party.
Well, that's why it's a pair of boobs. Why don't you give him a squeeze? This is wonderful fun, Sir Bonzo the Clown. Wonderful. Thank you. He's been knighted, you know.
Surprisingly like boobs, I can see why.
I toured with the Royal Shakespeare Company. Wonderful, wonderful.
I was gonna,
Oh, please.
I mean, it's my bachelor party.
Yeah. My goodness.
I don't even see how you made that noise.
No one knows. That's why you're not a knight. It's just the exchange of air between the two breasts. Spectacular. Sir Bonzo, may I make a request? Of course. My friend here. Oh, my goodness. The throw-in was very exciting. The confetti from Sir Bonzo's cuffs. Sir Bonzo, will you please do the unicycle trick? Oh. Well, it is a bachelor party, isn't it? I heard about this from Sir Ian McKellen. He said it was wonderful. One moment. Too rich. Bill, you don't appear to be having any fun. That is far too tiny to ride.
Did someone order a stripper?
I'm uncomfortable.
It's how it's supposed to look.
Come on.
cost extra. A lot extra. You'll also have to burn the unicycle after.
That goes without saying. Oh my God.
We can't burn it. It was given to me by a duke.
Of course. I'm sorry, Miss of the Evening, Miss Evening, Miss Red Light.
Stop touching my water flower.
Yeah, I can squirt too.
Is this what you wanted? Is this more humorous than the antics of a clown, the japes?
In theory, this is what I wanted. But much like communism.
On paper.
Exactly.
And this?
Karl Marx's writings about stripping are much better than that.
Well,
like that.
And also, I mean, it's my, I mean,
it is.
I'm a little torn because like it's my party and she's just paying attention to this.
I
I mean, I know he's a knight. I mean,
what are you doing?
Shut up. Whoa.
Cease! Desist! Please, either give him pleasure for his eyes and flesh, or move on!
Yes.
He's to be wed on the morrow!
I do
Today.
apologize. It was unbefitting of a clown of the realm.
The scandal could be terrible. Please, miss, what is your name?
Yeah.
Alright.
No, her name is actually Anne.
Yeah?
A-E-H-H.
Well,
My mom didn't have enough time to name me.
that is wonderful. Please, I assume you do not hold any titles, any land, you don't even hold a name, so I'm guessing you don't have anything.
I can hold whatever you want me to, but it's gonna cost you.
Well, it's your party.
This is the trick when there's no one off to the sides to wipe.
Fine.
Call it a night.
Prince William is tired, he's going to bed then.
All right, one last bedtime story, but I swear to God you better go to bed after. Right?
Yes.
Right, yes. There once was a prince.
You're skipping all the good parts.
Nope, it's just pictures.
I want to see the pictures.
And he continued to be a prince
It's
and
not a good
found...
You're not telling it right!
All right, start at the beginning.
I want...
There once was a little prince. He had a mother and father. And
Oh,
then he only had a mother because
That's
the
not-
mother was sufficient enough. She cared for the little prince very much and doesn't need any stinking king around in her palace or nether regions because she is proud.
That's not how Dad tells the story.
You know what? Your father can go. The little prince was very tired one night and he asked for milk, and his loving mother gave it to him just like everything else he asked for in his life. Not like his father, the king, who was a drunk.
They put in there that he asked for milk? That's boring. I want to hear about dragons. Dad puts dragons in this story.
All right. One day the king was sent to fight off an evil, slutty dragon.
Yeah.
And the dragon ate the king, and the king was no longer coming home because he found something better in the dragon. Something that the queen couldn't offer it. But guess what? Some dragons do things that not all queens do.
So, son, I'm just reading the. And the king said, son, sometimes the first dragon you meet is a real bitch. I'm sure she'll breathe fire on the first date, but after that, that part of her body shuts down.
I've heard that about dragons.
So you have to kill them with a sword called a divorce lawyer.
Is there a picture?
Of a divorce lawyer? Yeah, it's right there. See? It's Saul Goldstein and resplendent in armor. Then you can find much younger dragons who are impressed with your fancy coach and your nice castle.
Like this one, the new one-bedroom apartment you have?
Well, let me. Young dragons are easy to fool into telling them you have a nice castle.
All right. We'll call that one there. We're not gonna go through the full 20 minutes, I guess, on all of these here. So we're gonna move along here. That was TB Ameritrade, though. I really like that 2-camera setup.
That's great. If it's any indication of how often it happened, I thought that was one of 4 different hot air balloon scenes, and it was not one of the 4 I thought it was.
Weird, because as soon as I saw it, I was like, I remember that scene.
Oh yeah, once it started, I was like, oh, the skyscraper, yeah. Not the one where someone was on a bike following them, or the hot air balloons, man. They're a cool gimmick.
You know, my favorite scene from TB Ameritrade, it might be, I don't know if it's a controversial topic now. I don't know if there's anyone from PETA or who would watch it. There was a dog abortion scene. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember that one. There was also another great one where there was a training montage, and at the beginning it was mentioned that it was someone's birthday, and as part of the training montage they opened a gift and blew out candles. That was cool.
I don't remember that one.
Well, it didn't have any dog abortions, that's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Sort of like a slice of ginger to cleanse the palate.
All right, so as we are going in chronological order, that was 2014. We're jumping all the way up to 2020 now.
Because nothing of any importance.
And then there were 6 years of darkness.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm not sure, was the backline even open? Like, I can't, I don't remember. Just kidding. I was there.
Mostly because Nick did all of our tech before, and then when you left, we didn't have it again until Natalie brought it back.
Hey, wait, how long ago did you leave in 2016 though, or 2017?
17, yeah.
So where's those other 4 years?
We didn't film a lot except for we've got a bunch of festival stuff.
Yeah. Oh, we do? I'd like to see that.
Yeah. Not to keep. Myerton has the scene that started like 100 teams, which was Jimmy Carrane and who else was in there? Rick Andrews.
Rick Andrews and Craig Kukowski.
Craig Kukowski, yeah. They're crazy good scene. He has that on film.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know how many teams were started. Like, what do you guys want to do? Were you there the first festival when they did this scene? Like, that was the basis of a bunch of stuff. He has a lot of video, so.
Cool. Okay. Myerton, you're not watching this, but if you were.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to get into what was Pandemic at the Disco, which was originally on for Panic at the Disco with 8 wins.
Well, originally our team, me and Matt Johnson, were Panic, which was just a 2-person team because my cat's Pancake. There she is. And his cat is Nick. Yeah, wave to my cat. She is licking her junk.
Look at me, I noticed.
Don't lick your junk on camera. Thank you. All right. Okay. And then we became Panic at the Disco because we added a keyboard. And then because we were performing during quarantine, it became Pandemic at the Disco. So it was not funny, even less funny, and then it became funny.
It was also, you started as Panic at the Disco in this run, and you were on like in 2 or 3.
First, no, 1. Because our second show was, we were in Matt's apartment.
Your second one, so your first one was Panic at the Disco.
Our first one took down Corn Farts.
You did a show here though.
Yes, and
that
then
final week.
Yeah, it was, and then everything was shut down for 2 weeks, and then we popped back up in Matt's apartment performing over Zoom.
Okay, and then that's where it stayed all the way up until the very week we finally came back to do shows.
We had 2 shows back in the space.
Okay. 2 shows back into space. And you said it was 14 wins?
Mm-hmm.
Same amount, tied with Corn Farts for second. I just wanted to throw that in there because that's my only top one anymore. Corn Farts. So, and then we'll get to it, but we also have the team. We'll finish with the team that took out Pandemic at the Disco as well. We'll probably watch let's say 10 minutes.
Okay.
Robin, do you have a preference on first 10 or second 10?
I mean, it's a narrative form, so I guess probably start at the beginning.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to watch more than 10 minutes?
No. I hate hearing myself sing, so.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
And do they play first in this? Do you know?
They do second.
Second, because that looked like you and Alex Portillo.
Oh yeah, that was.
All right.
We don't need to watch that one. Alex, if you're watching this, it's nothing against you. It was just a very rough show.
Okay, so here we go.
First, in the chat, what their name is. Second, what their location.
Where they're from.
Yes, sorry. And third, what is their tragic flaw? So if you guys could toss those in the Twitch chat, and we'll get started. And it's the backline is the Venmo is at the backline, and PayPal is backlineimprov@gmail.com.
Yeah.
There you go, Andrea.
There's also the Patreon as well.
Yes, and there's a link to that in the chat.
Patreon.com/backlinecomedy. Looking at the chat here.
While we wait for our suggestions, we'll tell you about ourselves. So we initially were a 2-person team.
We can skip forward a little.
All right.
When we back
From the Den of Elves, what a lovely day we're having. A lovely day we're having.
Really nice. Such a wonderful, just ethereal feeling.
Yeah. It's like we feel all in tune with nature and nurture at the same time. Just wanna kiss. I mean, I don't want to miss anything that's going
the
on.
Freudian slip was the suggestion.
I'm sorry. What?
Sorry.
Weird.
I'm sorry, Bindi. I don't mean to be weird. I just
When you were doing this, did you realize how distracting the balloon in the back would be?
That's fine.
Matt's apartment, not mine. Mine is much more distracting.
You say a lot of things unintentionally.
That's ridiculous. I would never want to. Don't be so hold. I mean, hold with me. Bindi.
Yeah.
We live in a place of consistency. We live in a place 10,000 long years that I don't want to be with any else. I want to be with the one who I most fear.
That's really forward.
I know I didn't practice.
We've only known each other for 2,000 years. Don't you think, Erwin, that maybe we need to get to know each other better first?
I have known things for 1,000 years, and 1,000 and 1,000 and 1,000 and 1,000 and lots of 1,000 years. I know as elves our minds change slow and our opinions, well, they don't really go, but I think it's about time we do something sudden and rash. Come on. What do you say? Oh God. Oh God. Are you gonna take another 100 years to politely reject me?
I don't like being rushed. So give me a second just to hush. Give me a few millennia.
Millennia. That's enough. If we are not meant to be, well, I've made up my mind. I must leave elvenkind. I've been here since the dawn of man. I think I'm gonna go see what's up with all of them. I wasn't here last time.
Hi, welcome
Hello.
to Orlando. Glad you're here.
Thanks.
You can catch a bus to Disney World over that way, or Universal Studios is also that way, but it's a different bus.
Well, look, I'm gonna be frank with you.
Hi, Frank. I'm Stacy.
No, that's just an expression. Is that a name humans use? Never mind. I'm an immortal elf being.
Totally.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm looking to hang around people that are closer to my age as humans. I'm 10,000 years old.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, there's a lot of old people here.
Yeah.
A lot of people come here to retire, if that's like what you're into.
I don't really know what retiring is because my life is a constant stream that will go on without end until the heat death of the universe. But
Totally.
how old are these older humans?
Like 65 plus.
That's like a baby. You know, I'll take it. I'm gonna go to these humans.
That's that way.
Okay. I'm gonna go that way.
Enjoy our stay in Orlando.
Hello.
Yes, young man.
Hi. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm not young. I'm your elder. My name's Erwin. I'm 10,000 years old.
My name is Gretel.
Hi, Gretel. How old are you?
You're so strong, young man.
No, I'm, existed before you guys had writing.
Yes.
Would you say you're set in your ways?
Well, that's a great question. I don't know. I feel like every time we learn something new, things have to change.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that's it. Like,
What's it?
like the other day, I discovered that I was having strange thoughts for another elf.
Another what now?
For another elf. I just thought, oh, Bindi, why won't you just kiss me? Would it be so bad? And then I tried to approach him, and on his face I encroach it, and then he said really slowly that maybe he wasn't that into me.
You got rejected?
Yeah.
That's a huge bummer.
All right.
All right. Yeah. That's a really good spot right there. 10 minutes there.
That's the song that's about old people orgy.
Is it a good one?
Probably not.
I'll check it on Spotify if I can't hear it here.
Yeah, that's also the show where he goes to Disney World and after hours, and all of the Disney characters are having an orgy. I was maybe on a one-track mind that show.
I never asked for sure, Robin, but I feel like part of the drive to get to such a high number with Pandemic was you had 8 wins, and then Zip Zopra, the other music-based team, got 9 wins in the arena, one more than you. And I feel like it was, we gotta beat 9.
I know that you want it to be about you. No, because it was really because I feel like it's Les Mis and Zip Zopra that have their not what's the word, rivalry. Yeah, like a friendly rivalry, because we share a show and everything, or we did before everything died. But I don't know. Pandemic is its own thing. I really didn't want. This is the truth behind it. I really didn't want Corn Farts to beat 4 Average People, and I said, who could take down Corn Farts is Pandemic, and so.
Okay. So that was where the actual. Okay.
Yes. I wanted to defend my title as longest running show.
Was it your kind of rivalry with me when we play Jackbox?
Everything I do is motivated by you, and I love that. And no, it didn't have anything to do with you. It was literally Corn Farts as a whole.
Okay. Did you hear that, Corn Farts? You hear that, Robin?
Yeah, Chloe Langford.
Now we have our last final set. Natalie was on Team Gladiators, which won 5, I believe, right?
I believe so, yeah.
This is the one that took me and Matt down.
And have since formed as an actual team, if you want to talk about.
The Gladiators are gonna do their own thing maybe once a month, and we're aiming to do that at the end of this month if You know, you can get a bunch of improvisers to get their schedules to line up, which is not an easy task. Probably harder than the performance itself. But yeah, so we won 5 weeks in a row, and then I abstained from the 6th week because I hoped we would lose so I could have a break, and we lost. So
That's the story.
You were on
I'm selfish. Sorry.
plates that night too.
Also, a little Improv Fest history there is since that last win, Gladiators had a practice, a workshop with Namdi from 3P.
Yep.
Nice.
And he was an awesome instructor, and he taught us a lot.
Great.
That's awesome.
That's it.
So, we're going to see our final team. Do you want about 10 minutes, Natalie?
We could even do 5.
I think we'll aim closer to 10. I think.
All right. We'll veer towards 10 then. All right. Sharon. Let's see. Ends at about 46, so this is about 10 minutes. All right. Here we go.
Do you want to go to getting the suggestion right before?
All right.
We might have missed a lot there.
I started in the I started the latter 10.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Alright, the suggestion was, I think it was an embarrassing moment, and somebody said something that wasn't so much embarrassing as, like, it was their dumbest moment. It was more kind of tragic than embarrassing, so we kind of just did our own thing.
Oh, shit.
You can see we make liberal use of silence in our sets.
You're not supposed to work like a sword. Come on, where's your mask?
I had to pay the insurance on the getaway car. I can't do that without a job. I'm here. What's up? What are we doing? We have a game plan.
Listen, scoping out the store for the last few days. Forget the money, okay? Forget all of that. Have you seen this underwear section though?
I have.
Yes. We take some of that, sell it on the black market for cash.
Hello. Yes, the Patriots. We are the Dimitri twins you hired. We have taken out the cameras. Yes?
Yes, see, they were on time.
The cameras have been eliminated.
And they got masks.
Yes. We will see you after heist. Yes? See. Okay. Is the I don't actually know.
Well, obviously, because they're Russian. Russians don't speak Spanish, right? I don't know, I went to high school. Anyway, okay, so, I need you to get a trash bag from the trash bag section, and you bring it back over here, we're gonna stuff it with bras, and we're gonna get out of here.
I am with it.
Okay.
Now, remind me, what are we doing with this loot?
Did you not check my Snapchat that I sent you about the heist?
You put it on Snapchat?
Snapchat heist.
Alright, so I just want to let you know what we're gonna do. Do you like my dog filter?
Go ahead, are you live?
Yeah, so I said, check this out. So we about to rob Kmart right quick. Check this out here, alright? It's your boy DT Green over here.
And it's me, Princess Power Pussy.
Hey man, follow me. Got a brand new mixtape dropping this July. You feel me?
We're gonna be Snapchat famous.
the times.
Forget it. Okay, I'm with you now. So trash bag, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't
all
be a
right.
trash bag. Oh, Jesus, man. See, that's fine, man.
Let's get this money up.
What is that?
It's a trash bag.
Oh, really? Because those look like lawn bags to me. You can't put bras in the lawn bag. Come on. Did you see my Snapchat about what type of bags you get?
It's a Target bag. I thought like we could get like branding wrap.
No. Okay, you need a black bag. Just a black bag. How many of these wonderful flat floppies are we going to put inside your Target bag?
I figured Target would like really be into selling this shit. Like, have you seen all the flats and the floppies in their store?
Have you ever seen a flat floppy? You know how big those are? Some big ass bras. You know how big those are?
The size of it?
Oh, shit, I think I forgot the bag, bro. Oh. Here's my weed bag.
Roll that up and smoke it right quick, and then we're gonna steal this stuff.
Yeah. All right, I'm out.
You ain't let me get it.
Hi, sir. Do you guys sell flat and floppies here?
Baby. Who's that?
Yeah. I see you have a whole, is that a laundry bag? Full of brassieres and panties. I'm looking for the flat and floppy. Are you guys doing inventory or is the store open?
Maybe. Who's that?
I'm asking.
You want a bra, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I got the bras if you got the stuff.
I got the stuff.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, let's see what you got.
Turn around right quick. I want you to see my inventory.
This is Victoria's Secret.
This is the black market, Victoria's Secret. Black-owned businesses, baby.
All right, I'm gonna turn my back, but I don't want to see any funny business.
All right. So what we have here is a bra that was distributed from the Big Big Titty Committee.
Can I turn around now?
Yes, you can turn around. Haven't you ever done one of these before?
I haven't. I usually do everything on the up and up, and this seems a little sketchy.
What?
Okay, yeah, I like the feel, I guess, but it's not like machine guns. I thought when you installed these implants that have machine guns, you know, like Austin Powers. So where are the machine guns? These are like normal nipples.
Well, if you want to put bullets inside of your nipples,
I do?
it could possibly burn said areola. So you have to sign a waiver in order to get those in there. You trying to pop some shit off like a machete, huh?
Yeah, I fucking love that dude. He's amazing. John Machete.
Luckily for you, John Machete's with us today.
John Machete? He's here?
Absolutely.
Where?
John! Get on out of here, John! Someone wants to meet you. Where is that man? I'm so sorry.
Wait, are you lying to me?
No, John Machete. No, just relax. Just stay right there. John Machete's with.
My hopes are like really raised.
Yeah, how's it going? I heard that you were a fan of my movies.
You're the same guy. You just.
Go on. How could you say such a thing?
Why don't you give a tug on your mustache? No, with visible to me.
You saying there's something wrong with my facial hair?
No, I'm pretty certain you're the same guy. Like,
Excuse me. I am Machete.
but you don't look anything like John Machete. Is this a Spartacus situation?
I directed the drive-by movie scene of
All right, now, I think that you want to fight with me. That's not a good idea.
I think it's a great idea, and I'm gonna cut you from head to little nipple.
Little nipple.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I don't think you're ready for what I have to show.
Oh shit, those are the biggest areolas I ever seen.
Oh, yeah. And guess what, baby? That loaded.
Holy shit. Oh my god, I wasn't warned about this. Alright, look, hey, can I just I'll pay you the $100,000 and we just call it even, yeah?
I don't know about that. Because I'll tell you this right now. These girls are tender, ready to shoot.
Oh wait, hold on, I'm sorry. Are you transitioning? I'd like to support you if you are.
No, girl, these are my weapons.
Oh, okay, I mean
But
I know you have a really tough exterior, but I just want to be there for you.
You know,
that's where you're going.
Now that you mention it, my dad used to beat me a lot.
I don't really get the relevance.
Well, no, I'm just saying, you said you wanted to be here for me, so, I mean,
Okay.
I found out I'm being completely honest. I thought about it a couple times.
This is the weirdest Hollywood set I've ever seen. I bet you don't shoot that thing. Why are they letting in viewers?
Are you questioning John Machete's action of his titties?
I bet you can't shoot those things.
Hold on one second, we want to see you shoot.
No, they haven't been tested. They haven't been tested. And that's machete part 2. Boobies.
All right, that was Gladiators. That was their, I believe, their fifth win on that one, right?
Yeah, I believe it was the 5th one.
That was our arenas through history.
Caught up, everybody.
Been almost 2 hours. So thanks, thanks everyone who watched, and Nick and Zaz and Natalie. Natalie, do you have anything you want to say about that run?
It was fun to be part of the reopening of the backline, and to be Omaha's first Black improv team, I believe. Yeah. So it was great, and I want to keep that success going, just not every single week.
It is a challenge on people, that's for sure.
Taking every 6th week off.
Yes.
Now, there is one certain thing with the first all-black team. I did remember that. I'm pretty sure that David and his brother Anthony did a 2-person team for the competition many years ago. But that would have
First ensemble.
Yeah, first ensemble. And it was really great. I think I don't think really, I mean, some of you kind of met each other, but none of you had really worked with each other.
No.
And it was a really fun dynamic. All those shows are really fun. So I'm excited to see a second run. A lot of the teams that made it into the top arena shows go there for their second or third time. You know, the team that was at the top for a long time was Nick, you can help me out on this. It was Tracy, Eli, and Rachel.
Redemption.
Shark Tank Redemption, yeah. And that was their third time entering.
Yeah.
They had been twice before that. And as Robin was saying, that was their second time doing Pandemic at the Disco.
Yeah.
So we're going to be starting to do shows starting next week. So we'll see then. You'll see Robin and Chloe, which was formed from originally Chloe and Austin, Austin's now in Chicago with Nick there. So one of the many people from Backline who moves to a bigger city to to do it. So and then you'll see Robin and Chloe next Friday up against the Challenging. And thank you all.